lip balm review today. This one has been put off since last year when I got it, and I just noticed in the viewfinder. I apologize for my red eyes. I literally just got out of the shower, so I got soap in my eyes. My hair's also still kind of wet. But anyway, it's on the Twist Pout REVO in Coconut Cream, which, okay, we need to have a little talk about this first. I knew going into it that there was some discrepancies with both this Twist Pout and then the Vanilla Bean Twist Pout, and that their wrappers have been mixed up, and the ones labeled coconut cream are the vanilla ones, and the ones labeled vanilla are coconut cream. I wasn't sure if there was any truth to that or not, because I've heard a couple of YouTubers say it, but I hadn't actually opened mine yet, and I finally opened it. It's true, they are mixed up. And if I weren't as involved in the lip balm community on YouTube as I am to know that, I'd probably be really angry right now, but I made a point of getting both because I knew that was going to be a thing. Had a pretty good feeling it was going to be a thing. And yeah, it is. So if you want the coconut one, get the other one, and vice versa, because they mispackaged them. So I am reviewing it as is, even though it's very obviously vanilla, even though it claims to be coconut cream, so just saying. And these are, in fact, from REVO. It's printed on it right there, if you can read that. It's right there. And yeah, they make more than just these two, but the other ones I think are just vanilla across the board. I could be mistaken on that, but all the other ones I have ever seen, apart from these two that were part of the Beauty 360 line sold at CVS, have been vanilla. So for whatever that's worth, yeah. But yeah, so anyway, the very first thing I noticed about this when I took the wrapper off, I don't know if they had a manufacturing accident, I don't know if the wrapper partially melted onto it, but when I took it off, one half of the sphere is okay. It looks normal, it's all shiny, it's very vibrant. And then there's this side. I'm not sure if you can see the difference between super shiny to kind of dull shiny, because it's very rough in its texture, and you can see it's actually kind of faded over here. It was as if the label melted into it, and I can actually see the imprints of the letters on this from where they lined up with the wrapper. It's kind of weird, and I tried to wash this half in the sink to see if maybe it would come off, but no. And that's not why it's faded. It was like that when the wrapper came off. So unfortunately, that's the half that has the lip balm in it, so I'd be really careful not to get it on the lip balm and risk getting moldy. But yeah, that was a fun little adventure this morning. So yeah, so there's that, and I also noticed that the animal print doesn't really accurately line up. I mean, some of them do, but a lot of it does not. Like, you can see where it's close, at a quick glance it's okay, but for those who are as OCD as I am, this is a freaking nightmare for how badly it lines up, so yeah, another strike against it right there. They could have tried a little harder on the packaging. I also have issue with the fact that it's a perfect ball instead of having the flat bottoms that REVOs do, because you cannot balance this on anything without it rolling. Like, I'm not going to tilt it down to the table, but yeah, good luck getting it to stay still. It's like, yeah. I know, the ones that are on the keychains that have the little thing that goes around the middle that holds it in place like that, it's kind of like a belt for your lip balm, those are probably okay. I don't personally own any of those. Probably be nice to have, but I don't personally have any. Those seem like they'd be more suited to this. But just as is for a lip balm, good luck storing it anywhere or doing videos with it if you have to set it down, because it's going to roll off your surface, as just happened into my hand just now when I set it down like 2 seconds ago. So, yeah, I have a little bit of a beef with that. But I mean, in and of themselves, it looks aesthetically cute, but it's not that practical. So, Yeah, kind of a strike against it for me, but that's just personal bias. However, I did feel the need to have them in my collection because of the name Twist and Pout. As a Beatle fan, I had to get that because of their song Twist and Shout, which this is very much an allusion to. Actually, in the 90s, you know what? I had a lip balm, or a lip gloss. It claimed to be one, but it was very much the other. It was also called Twist and Pout. I'm not sure if it was by this brand or not, but the more I think about it, the logo actually did kind of line up. But yeah, it was also called Twist and Pout, but it wasn't in a little sphere like that. It actually came in what appeared to be a CD case. And in where you would have the tray put the disc, all around it were these little trays of lip balm in there in different colors and scents and things. And on the back of the CD box had like a track list of the different flavors that were all nods to song titles. And I thought it was adorable. And you know what? As much as I've looked around online trying to find a photo of this thing to show people what I'm talking about, because I loved it. I thought it was adorable. And until we got robbed, I still had it. Because I chose to not use very much of it because I thought it was a really cool collector item. But, yeah, for some reason they decided to steal that. That was a very odd thing for them to steal, but okay, if you need it that freaking bad. But, yeah, so I've tried to find evidence of it existing online anywhere. I cannot find proof of this thing, and it makes me nuts, because I've been looking for years to find one stinking picture of it. And I think I found a very tiny thumbnail of one once, but I couldn't find like a full-size view that really showed it in all its glory. And now I can't even find the thumbnail version, so it really sucks. I've seen other ones that are kind of the same idea, but they're not titled that, and they don't have the track list thing on the back. But usually I see that design done with, like, eyeshadows. But no, this was very much lip balm, and I miss it. If I ever see one turn up on eBay, I'm going to rebuy it. Not to use, because it's legit from, like, 1996 or something. So, it would just be for looks. But, anyway. Back to the product at hand, as we are 7 minutes in and I haven't even really started reviewing yet. So, format-wise, as it's by REVO, it's the same format as usual. Oh my god, it's stuck. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that was great. It's still the flat-topped dome, but as you can see, you get a lot less product, and this is brand freaking new. Yeah, the really effed up part? These cost more than normal REVOs, and there is less in them. There is 0.17 ounces in this. A normal REVO has 0.25. That's a quarter of an ounce. This is almost half of that, and this costs $5, or at least it did it by CVS, because they actually, for once, had a thing. Usually ours doesn't have any of the things that I'm looking for, but on this one, after going back and checking for like 2 months, they finally did have these. But, yeah. It was $5 each. If it had been $5 for the both of them, I would have found that to be fair. But it was $5 each. REVOs don't cost that. And there's more product in them. And from what I've heard, they're the better product. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna suck it up, because I like the name, and I think they're cute, and I'm gonna review them. But, yeah, if I had it to do again, like if they put more of these out, I'm not 100% positive I would buy them a second time, at least not at that price. If they were cheaper, I might, but $5 a pop for this dinky little thing, I don't think so. But yeah, packaging-wise, it's just zebra print on here with the little logo right there. That is all it is, all sides, and mine is apparently slightly jacked up because of whatever happened with the wrapper. Yeah, it really bothers me that much. I'm not even joking. Oh well, what can you do? And I dropped it because it's so rolly, it even rolls out of my hand while I'm talking about it. See what I mean by it's not the most practical, but oh well, they're cute. So this is not natural or organic. It's the same sort of ingredients as REVO. It's a slightly different formula from my understanding. I didn't look that close at the ingredients, to be totally honest, but it's not organic, so it is a synthetic. The shelf life on it, I also find this interesting. I'll open it back up here. You know how Revos have it printed like near the bottom? This is on the inside of the lid, and I'm trying to prop the half of the lip balm up on something so it doesn't like fall on the table. Please don't fall, little guy. But yeah, inside the lid, it has it right there. I don't know if it's focused enough for you guys to read it or not, but yeah, this expires. Oh, I had it upside down. Well, that would probably help. Now you can read it, and it's good until, oh, it fell over. It's good until February of 2018. I don't think it got messed up, so I think we're all right. It just left a greasy spot on my table. That's okay, I'll wash it. But yeah, so anyway, that's the shelf life. Told you the price point. Sturdiness-wise, it's not even like that sturdy of a plastic. It's not like the typical Revo plastic. This is like a cheaper, flimsier feeling, more lightweight plastic. Because this almost feels like ping pong ball material. And about the weight of a ping pong ball. So I'm just like, I'm skeptical of how well these would even hold up. So the fact that they cost more is really a kind of jerk move on their part, you know? Just saying. But yeah, so there's no SPF in these, no medication, but it does have glitter for whatever that's worth. I don't know if it's going to show up when I put it on, but it does have some shimmery glitter in the actual wax. If this feels like focusing. There we go. Kind of. Okay, I'm trying to block my face to see if it'll help it focus. But, yeah, I think you guys get... There we go, you can see it. It's not focused very well, but you can definitely see the glitter in there. So, anyway. Scent-wise, this is most definitely vanilla. I spent a while agonizing to make sure I wasn't psychosomatically imagining that it was one or the other. I wanted to be positive. It actually was the opposite one of what it's supposed to be. I had everyone else in the house smell it too. They all agree it's vanilla. It's not coconut. But that's okay. I'll review the other one maybe tomorrow or something so you guys can see that. But, yeah, it is kind of a bummer that they label them that way because people that only like one flavor and not the other are probably pretty pissed that they got the wrong one. But I got them both, so I suppose it's okay. It's just kind of annoying. So yeah, color-wise, it's just white and shiny. There will be no color payoff there, I can guarantee. But yeah, so I'm gonna try it on and let you know how it is. Well, it feels nice. It does have that going for it. My bottom lip is really chapped, so I'm gonna put a bunch on. I went swimming last night, so the chlorine really dried out my lips. Okay. Has a really good flavor, too, for what that's worth. I'm gonna say that the thickness on this one, it's thin. It's thinner than most Revos, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check and see if it shows the glitter or not. Let's see. Any shimmer? Not really. Just my icky, chappy lips that were bloody. Okay. Not even really a shine. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. I don't care. But, yeah, it's definitely on the thinner side consistency-wise. But the flavor's good. And the flavor does taste like vanilla. It's not just a generally sweet flavor. It actually does have a vanilla flavor. So that's a point for it in its favor. It'd be even more in its favor if it were supposed to be vanilla, but oh well, what can you do, right? I suppose there's always going to be accidents at packaging facilities, so there's that. But yeah, consistency-wise, it's really, really creamy and really slick. I don't know about greasy necessarily, but it does have that creaminess to it. It's not waxy. It's not sticky. Yeah, no, that is not the least bit tacky, so that's a good thing always. But yeah, there's not really any shine to it. No glitter despite it being in there. I feel like this might hold up to the drink test for a little bit, but probably not real long just because how thin it is. So you'd probably be putting on a bunch and go through this real quick for how little is in it, just to be honest. I suppose if you were on the go and you happen to have it in your purse, or if you have the keychain form on your purse, it's better than nothing. But I don't think this would ever be like my go-to lip balm. I still like REVO itself better than this. This doesn't really live up to the REVO standard in my opinion. It's not terrible, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's not horrible by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not great either. I'm going to rate this one. I'm torn between if I want to give it a 6 or a 7. Because in terms of just the quality, I think I would maybe give it a 7, but because of the packaging error, I want to dock it a point. So I think I'm gonna go with a 6.5 out of 10. I'll be fair, but it's not terrible. And if you're a lip balm collector, it would probably be cool to have at least one of these in your collection. But on its own, for like actual practical use, it's honestly not that fantastic. But on the other hand, it's not that bad either. So I mean, it's really pricey for what it is. I mean, if this had cost less, I wouldn't be so harsh on it, but for $5, I was expecting better quality out of this, and for there to be more product in there, and it didn't really live up to that. So, just being honest with you, that's my thoughts on this. And I almost forgot to mention it, but I'm throwing it out there now. This video was requested by one of my favorite commenters that watches pretty much all my videos. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Yugi or Yuji, but yeah, she requested reviews of the Twist Pouts, so the other one will also be coming up. Probably not today, but maybe. I don't know, either today or tomorrow. But regardless, yeah, it was kind of interesting to try it out, given I've had it basically since it came out, or at least since I tracked it down after it came out, and I've been wondering about these myself since the few people I've heard reviews from also kind of said it wasn't that great, and I was really hoping maybe I'd think more highly of it than they did, and just, no. I wanted to like it a lot more than I actually did, so. Anyway, that's about all I have to say on this one. So as usual, if you like the video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one, or the other one, or the other ones that I mentioned? What do you think of them? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you want to leave me, and let me know what you'd like to see me review the most next. And until next time, bye!